the way to San Jose, heart of the Silicon Valley and home to the San Jose State Spartans. And anticipation has been high all week for this one. Today, a pair of Pac-12 teams getting set to square off in a game that could have season-long implications. As we'll see, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the San Jose State Spartans. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Spartans ready to put toe to leather and get this season started. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Notre Dame's offense will get first crack at it today. And they were in the market for a guy to make an impact on the ground, and they found him in this transfer, guys.
This was an offense that needs explosive plays, so bring this dude in at the running back position and let him go. I can't wait to see what he's able to do today.
Man, let's see if he can earn the respect of his teammates. You know, you've done this and you have experience elsewhere. Now you get to do it for your squad, for your new team, all the hype. Let's see what he's got.
Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. Punts it out of the air. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking for a man. It's Terrell. He's got his man. And that defense is all over that one. No room to run after the catch. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. Notre Dame lining up to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. So the San Jose State Spartans offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And guys, defenses have been trying to figure out for years how to keep this guy from getting open, and they just can't seem to solve the riddle.
No, this guy has experience. He's been in the big moments, and it's so nice to have a guy that's been in your system, in your scheme. He knows the in and outs. You can move him all over the field. You can't place a premium high enough on a guy that knows the system inside and out.
You're right, and tell you, it was a great day for this offense when he decided to come back for his senior year, too. There were a lot of people that thought he might declare for the NFL. They weren't sure if they were going to lose him to the portal or not. He decided to come back. He believes this offense can do something special, and if they're going to do that, he's obviously going to have a big year.
So important to convert these 3rd downs, and they get it done. They'll have it at the 42. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line.
The biggest rule change for me, if I could make one in all of college football, would be illegal man downfield. And when they run these RPO plays and those linemen start to creep further and further down the field, I would love for the refs to...
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Looking for more room. The 30. Past the 20. And it's going to be a pick 6. Touchdown, Irish. Just one moment, and all of a sudden, the fortunes turn.
You're in a position where you're about to give up points, and now you flip that around and you put points on the board. Perfectly executed. What do you do in an interception? First guy blocks the intended receiver. Everybody else starts to form a wall where the ball's going. Nice blocking, nice interception, nice return for the touchdown.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. starts a drive trying to go up top. Snagged in the middle. It's Batista. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. And the Spartans will punt this one away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this set. Oh, it's picked off. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Trying to beat them to the edge with the jet sweep. Guys, let's talk for a moment about San Jose State. By no means was it a transfer portal exodus. The number of guys they lost among the fewest in the country, but you do wonder if things have just become intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Taking it the other way. Touchdown, Notre Dame! The defense does the work itself with a pick six.
And the defense sets the tone early in this football game. We're still in the first quarter, and this is looking like they're putting a complete game together. Offense scoring, defense scoring. Palmer, they're up 2 touchdowns already.
Yeah, you got to give this coaching staff credit. They have their guys ready to go, and this is what you call firing on all cylinders early in a game.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. San Jose State has the ball and ready to go on the attack. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Need 10 yards on this 3rd down, and they're backed up inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they're after him! And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. The Spartans will punt it away on 4th down. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Fair catch is brought in at the 43, and they are set up nicely. Here come the Irish, back on offense. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
And he used that spin move to put him in the spin cycle and gain extra yardage. Notre Dame comes to the line trying to convert on 3rd and short. Back to throw, it's Terrell. Makes the grab. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. Notre Dame coming to the line with another 1st down. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Reads it, fires complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. Wants to keep it in the air. Looking to the big tight end. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. He boomed it through a 50-yard field goal, showing off that powerful back. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. This out. TCU is currently trailing, but if this young star leads a comeback today, he could join former Heisman winner Davey O'Brien among the legends to wear that uniform. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Western Michigan. We will be multitasking today, boys. One eye on that game, one eye on your game. Really the only way to do it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere.
Well, that's a great job on the blitz, getting the sack. He's showing you his speed right there. And with that play, he's making some of the great Golden Domer linebackers of old proud. Guys like Manti Te'o, Jalen Smith. How about Michael Stonebridge, one of the all-time great names in college football history? Looking on, proud of what they're seeing from this young man. This dude has some skills.
Finds his big tight end. He works his way to the 21-yard line, not enough to pick up the first down. Guys, we've come to the end of the quarter, and Notre Dame has the lead. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. Now to see if they can answer this early blitz here in the second quarter. And the Spartans line up to punt it away. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Back to pass, it's Terrell. He's got his man across the middle. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. Off play action. Pulls it in, it's Higgins. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
That's a first down for the offense.
They're going to run it. Had to work to pick up 3 down to the 33-yard line.
He's brought down.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7.
Second down.
Looking to fire. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. The Irish will need to move the sticks on 3rd and long to keep this drive going. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it. Offenses gain momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25.
Good enough for a first down.
Leaves it with the running back. Finds a little bit of room. Give him a couple down to the 23. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. He leaves it with his back. Able to move it ahead a couple of yards. He gets it down to the 20. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd down from their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. It's good, and that was dead solid, perfect. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. And he takes this from inside the 5. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Guys, this San Jose State offense trying to get this ball moving. They just haven't been able to get anything going, and they better get started or it's going to get away from them, David.
Yeah, and these are the weeks that you really wish that you were playing a video game and you could just reset the console, start over, Jesse, and make something better happen early.
They just look like they're sleepwalking in this first half, and it's not just one guy. They just haven't been playing collectively as a unit. And if I'm the head coach, I'm considering starting to give some other dudes some chances here.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover.
Timing has to be so good. When you're throwing at his own defense over the middle of the field, the ball's got to come out specifically on time because these windows close really quickly. Ball there thrown a little bit late. As a result, it's an INT.
Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting them.
On 1st and 10, trying to strike from the 15. Dropping back, it's Terrell. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Into the end zone. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be 3rd down. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. And he tried to make something happen with his feet, but they stopped him short, and it'll bring up a 4th down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And here comes the field goal unit. This kicker has already made a couple today. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
And he'll bring it back. And the returner will be knocked down. The San Jose State offense is back on the field. They've fallen into this big hole, and they are pretty desperate for answers right now. Looking downfield on 1st down. They go to the wide receiver screen.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
The Spartans really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. They'll run play action. Under fire. Has no choice but to throw it away, and it'll bring up 4th down. And the Spartans will bring the punt team onto the field. He'll take it on the return. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. They're going to test the right side with this one. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to throw. It's Terrell. Gets it to him on the screen. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Takes the handoff, and he's going right. Past the sticks and still on his feet. Big pickup on the ground into plus territory, and they get him out of bounds at the 41.
And 1st down for the offense.
He'll keep it himself. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
On the play.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. The play action fake. And his first pass is incomplete. Notre Dame facing a 3rd and long, trying to keep this drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his big tight end. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets him a first at the 29. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And just left that pass short. Not enough juice on that one. So now it's 2nd and long. The give to the back. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. The Irish relying on the running game to give them this fresh set of downs. Now from inside the red zone. Takes the easy completion. Runs through the tackle. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The Irish will need to move the sticks on 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Gets away. Looking to the end zone. And he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity, but it's incomplete. So here comes the field goal unit once again. They've already kicked 3 tonight. Just drives it between the uprights. And that lead grows even bigger.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
So they get the field goal, now about to kick it away, and you get a stop here, and you go to halftime feeling really good about things. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner will be dragged down. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Just a short pass to the tight end. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Quick strike complete. Chain gang on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29. They think there's room to run to the right here. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in San Jose than you have? A captivating game so far. And this offense has been the story through 2 quarters, extending this lead and really dominating almost every aspect of this game. We're talking lethal efficiency from the O-line right on down to the skilled position guys. Although I'd argue those big uglies up front are skilled players in their own right. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Seth Q Stadium.
Notre Dame will kick it off to start the second half. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. San Jose State has the ball and ready to go on the attack. Huge deficit to start this 3rd quarter. They just need to find some. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, that's not the way to start a drive. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. He'll do it himself. Gets away from one, finds room. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. They've moved it into scoring territory, 1st and 10 from the 11. Quarterback on the keeper. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Quick release by the QB. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And that will extend their lead even further.
And I'll be honest, I don't love the call. On 4th and that short, I want to go for it. But you trust your kicker, he does his job, and he puts 3 on the board.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Guys, this San Jose State offense trying to get this ball moving. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? If you're going to be a great player, you got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
Not much to show for it. This defense has kept them bottled up all day. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Trying to set up the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. Just a wall of defenders everywhere he looks, and he's guided out of bounds after a short return. Out of the gun, the inside give.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Hines is tight end. Still on his feet at the 45. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35.
A lot of smiles right now on this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great. This quarterback's thinking to himself, man, I'm going to be padding my stats here in the second half of this game because everything we're dialing up is working.
The Irish, after ripping off a huge chunk on the ground, will try to keep Big Mo rolling. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll leave it with him. Look out, he's got room. There he goes. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. Notre Dame ready to go with another first down. To the ground, he's got it again. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. Fitted in the window for the score.
And I'm liking what I'm seeing from this offense. Look, last week you found a way to win a close game. That's what you're supposed to do. But this offense looks like they're taking it to the next level, hitting their stride a little bit, finding out who they're going to be, and they've looked explosive today.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Memphis took care of business today. I think their coach had their attention all week. And the end result was a focused group of Tigers that fired on all cylinders. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Fires to the big fella. That'll be a gain of about 7. Leaves him with 3rd and 3. The Spartans come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass.
3rd and short like that on your own side of the field, you're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls incomplete.
Nestles it in at the 35. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. Here come the Irish back on offense. They've been dominant, and now they'll try to execute to their own standard. Finds his man. It's Higgins. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line.
At the 34. First down.
From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The option look. He'll pitch it. Quick spin on the run. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. He'll pull it on the read. And they did not let him reach the line to gain. It'll bring up a decision here. Now on fourth down, they'll try to come away with 3. And this will be a 41-yarder coming up from the right side. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind. They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. He'll get rid of it. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. He's got it. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
First down for the offense.
He'll keep it himself. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. He'll do it himself. Oh, he's got some space. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. We've come to the end of the period, and Notre Dame has the lead. This has been a complete obliteration so far, as the third quarter stats will show you. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. And the Spartans are moving quickly down the field. To the air on first down. Quickly complete. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. The Spartans come to the line with a new set of downs.
First down.
The inside handoff. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Throws to the wideout. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. They run into a bit of trouble here. 3rd and long from the 25. And the last thing they want is to get knocked out of field goal range. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
And as a defense, a lot of times you're coming into the game and you're just trying to limit the damage when you play a really great quarterback. And they've done more than that today. They have dominated this football game. The offense has carried their weight, and this is looking like a great outcome.
Now on fourth down, here comes the field goal team. He'll need to strike this one cleanly from 48 yards out. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out.
And you just sort of wonder if that's some kind of moral victory from the head coach. We are not going to get shut out in front of all these eyeballs. We're just going to put 3 points up on the board. As a player, I used to absolutely hate that if I was on the losing team, because you're just trying to save face. I want to go down and try and score a touchdown. I know that the chances aren't great, but let me go out there and compete.
He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And just a short and safe pass play. They pick up a few. Well, will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Notre Dame facing a 3rd and long, trying to keep this drive alive. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. Sometimes in life, there's only one thing to do. Punt. And they should punt. The San Jose State offense is back on the field. Guys, that last trip a little disappointing, having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack, get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game to win.
Immediately fires to the middle. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the 1st down. And the Spartans line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Here comes the heat. And he just throws it away on 3rd down. I don't think you can give up on a play like that. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
And that's a 1st down.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires to the tight end. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the 1st down.
Brings up 2nd down.
This time they'll go to the running game. Got the 1st down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Spartans back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Spartans can really attack on this 2nd and short. They'll try the run. And he has had a long day at the office, not to mention the backfield, as the defense has been all over him. He'll throw on 3rd down. And the deflection by the defense brings up 4th down. Here comes the field goal unit. And he's already 1 for 1, so this time he'll try to put one through from 39 yards out. Absolutely perfect. And the field goal is good. They get 3 on the board, but it really doesn't matter much in terms of the deficit. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. Coming out with it, it's Vaughn. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. Off play action on 1st down. He finds a soft spot in the middle. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he's stopped, and it'll be 1st down.
And 1st down for the offense.
They'll run it. They want to take their time here. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, running back gets to give. Running into the open space. He'll be knocked out of bounds after picking up a few. The Irish trying to keep this drive moving on 3rd and short.
Down coming.
They'll try to get the first through the air. Got a man, it's Coffee. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
That's a 1st down for the offense.
Here's the handoff. Turning it on. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run.
Knockdown.
I mean, goodness gracious, you could have driven a semi-truck through that hole. Nobody touched him. This was an easy run. This is the easiest 40-plus yard run you will ever see.
On 1st and goal, Notre Dame will try to get it in the end zone. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. They'll run it on 1st and goal. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
Yeah, and with that score, you start to get excited because you can feel the momentum starting off 2-0. I mean, you got to finish this one off, but there's a great chance you're going to. But this season has started just like you've wanted it to. Now just keep climbing. See how high we can get in these rankings.
Ready to try the point after. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Wyoming took care of business today. I think their coach had their attention all week, and the end result was a focused group of Cowboys that fired on all cylinders. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still two quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. From the gun, the running back has it. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. The Spartans will call on their punt team. He looks it in and makes the fair catch, and they'll have it at the 32. Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. On the ground with the counter. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Quarterback on the keeper. Got enough for the 1st. That will be the final play as they make the stop, and the clock has expired here. Well, they say you win a few, you lose a few, and some get rained out. It would have been good for this team if this one had gotten rained out because they lost badly.
Yeah, not a lot to be too proud about in this one here. Good news is you get to go back to the drawing board. You get to go back, you get to have another week of practice as a coaching staff, try and find ways to get players in position to go out and make plays. Going to need a big locker room speech after this one, David.
Yeah, and you're going to watch this tape, and it's going to hurt because you're going to watch with the coaches, and you're going to see the mess-ups and all the things you could have done better, but you got to learn from it. You got to get better. You got to grow, and that's how that works.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.